Hello and welcome to part 8 of Campaign 7 Auspicious Shores. I am your host, as per usual, Virinity Void, the one and only, and we are getting back to the aftermath of part 7 where we saw the fall of the mean ginger pirate girls, the rise of Soglani in the Middle East as it cleaved up Bitlis, the steady and gradual decline of Galicia, and what can be said to be possibly the downfall of the Flanders realm. They did win a war against Scania last time, but it wasn't a clean and clear-cut win. Hoya did a lot of heavy lifting, and Hoya is proving that they can be a deciding factor in these wars. Something I did miss in the last part, but I will get to now. We are seeing a few others from the old world starting to colonize the random new world. The Flanders realm and Fort Impregnable have reached out. Soon enough others shall as well, without me even doing a thing. So, we also have, from part 7, the Bad Girl Coven trying to shove its way into West Africa, across the Sahara, but Yao, as well as the Slave Coast Company and Manet are intent on keeping the Bad Girl Coven out. Now, the Fort Dagbon is already taken out, but that doesn't mean that they're all out yet. Slave Coast Company does that 997? Yeah, they got their army wiped out, so they need to rebuild it as fast as they can. But I'm gonna take my headset off. We're gonna get into this. I'll start playing it. We can watch this war play out. The Bad Girl Coven, they do have the definite numerical superiority, but if they allow their mainland up here at Tafilalt and basically their North African base of power, if they allow that to get sieged down whilst leaving most of this stuff untouched, then they might seek an early peace. And Bad Girl Coven is already supporting the independence of Galician Sicilin. There's also a revolt in the Bad Girl Coven nation. Yet, even as they fight, Bad Girl Coven has the morale, they don't have the discipline, but what they do also have, the numbers and the technology. Bad Girl Coven is 1 tech ahead militarily of the Slave Coast Company and 2 techs ahead of Yao and Manet. So, it's gonna be a tough war for the West Africans. Just gonna turn that up a little bit, because again, I don't have my headset on, so when I talk, it doesn't feel weird or it doesn't sound weird in my head, but the music is still viable for you guys. And as I predicted, Walaita, they're now piling on this war and invading Yao. Walaita's looking to cross the desert. This is not. Well, I guess this is a part of the Sahara too, but it's bordering on Central Africa. The Sahel, I get man. No. The Sahel is right there, so it's not. And Bad Girl Coven, okay, they've cleaned up their mainland, but they still need to come down here and finish the job. Go into the Slave Coast Company, really fuck them up. And the Slave Coast Company is also helping defend Yao against Walaita, but I mean, Walaita's already at the capital. They're going to be going over here soon enough, Slave Coast Company, and they're rocking, they're rolling. You gotta do something, or if you can. So, Bastet is going after Albania, are you? Oh, okay, so yeah, they're right here, it makes sense. Rhodesia's going after Kosa again, which it's completely understandable. Kosa's trying to fight back. Valiant effort. I appreciate it, but the technology is just not there. Soglani is going after Bandar Lange and Atakent. So what I said last time is actually coming to fruition. Bandar Lange and Atakent, they're both basically putting up a fight against Soglani, and Atakent is actually staging a really big invasion from the north. Soglani is over here, and if they encounter Bandar's army, they're gone. Bandar's army is gone. They are 2 techs behind. Well, they won't be stack wiped probably, but it's going to be a loss for Bandar. Is Albania gone? Albania is indeed annexed. Okay. And Atakent. Okay, so are you gonna circle around to here? I think you could have done more over here. I'm not really sure. Fighting out in the Iranian hinterland is really what anyone wants to do, but okay. Yeah, it's an easy win for Soglani, and it's a fairly easy win for them over here too. So Soglani doesn't have the discipline at all, but they have the morale. That's the thing. And they also have the numerical superiority. So basically, if Soglani can make discipline not matter in battles, they're fine. And the mean ginger pirate girls have left us. Rest in peace. You tried. You tried. Yayoi. The pirates tried, and now there's only the trans pirates left. We shall see if the trans pirates succeed. And the Bad Girl Coven, okay, now they're coming back down. Is this... Okay, so, where... Oh, okay, so, I think the Slave Coast Company is just, like, they cannot do anything at this point. They have 10,000, or 10K, 10 regiments, basically. Mane has 10, and Yao has 25, but honestly, between Welaita and the Bad Girl Coven, it's kind of lights out for West Africa. There's nothing. It's unfortunate, but I just don't see how Yao wins or how the Slave Coast Company wins. Like, even down here, Welaita is just kicking dirt in the face as they're on the ground suffering. Golistan, Soglani, again, it's like as long as the discipline doesn't, or the discipline does matter, but it's just numerical superiority on morale superiority. That's what's winning them this war. And what is it? It's Koramabad. Okay. And that's a fort. No, it's not a fort. Okay. Oh, Atakent is actually ahead in technology now. Interesting. Castile's going after Cosa again, and yeah, Rhodesia just took a hell of a lot of Cosa. I feel bad for Cosa, but it's just they were just too far away with the wrong tech group. Just nothing, man. Nothing. And now Welaita is feasting on the remains that Bad Girl Coven left behind. I will say one thing too. The Soglano manpower is it's at half of what it normally is. Because normally it's like 60 or 70k, but 30k. They're like Bandar and Atakent. They are draining that manpower little by little. However, Serbia, Ramazan, who else are your allies? Welaita and Ancona. Ancona's doing well, and obviously Welaita's doing well. You know. Is Echizen ever gonna get colonized? Like, is Echizen like the nature reserve? Is between all of them? Is that where they go? Oh yeah, Akamatsu, the maker of Taira, Seiwa Genji, and Fujiwara. He messaged me, or he pinged me, wondering like this wasn't planned or anything like that. And I just said like, you know, man, they're part of the fucking Zaibatsu. They're part of a whole Zaibatsu. It's like that vertically integrated economic guilds and shit, and companies in Japan. They're all on the surface, on the political surface. They're against each other. There's alliances. They keep this saber rattling, but behind closed doors, between you and me and them, they're in cahoots. So Glani winning that war handedly. Now, if Bandar allies with the priesthood of Bastet and then Soglani goes to war again, that's a whole different ball game. Because the priesthood of Bastet would likely be at war with not only Soglani, but also Walaita. And Walaita can wield a lot of power. They're also at war with Mogadishu. Oh no, they're at war with the Shwezi Restoration. Oh my goodness! The Shwezi Restoration, they just... they would be able to fight back if it was just Mogadishu, but with Walaita right there, it's just... yeah. It is unfortunate. Where is that 32k of theirs, though? They're right here. I wish there was hope. Shwezi Restoration. I wish there was. What's your dynasty? Dynasty, nope. That's great projects. That's dynasty. Do you not? What's your government? Oh, it's an Ikta. Okay. And Kosa, maybe if Kosa can like get over here, they can escape Rhodesia, but even then, it'd only be for a little bit. Again, Minamoto's going after Fortress Formosa. It's not going to do much. Bad Girl Covenant is going after Tenko Dogo and Quararafa. So Quararafa doesn't have anywhere near as many troops as the Bad Girl Coven, but they can at least test their mettle because they're on equal tech. Bastet is going, and Catalonia are going after Bitlis and Ramazan. So yeah, the priesthood just wants to consolidate Anatolia in the Middle East. Oh god. The Flan conquest of Hamburg. So the Flanders realm, Galicia, Nia, and Catalonia against Hoya, Wycliffe disciples, and Scania. I think the one thing that I'm focusing on here is this right here. Oh, and Wycliffe's disciples are also going after Averton of all places. I don't think you guys have really the room to do that while Nia is invading. Nia has inferior numbers, but let's see the quality difference. So Wycliffe disciples don't have the discipline. They don't have the morale either. The thing that Wycliffe disciples have is sheer numerical superiority. That's about it. And maybe like financial, depending. Not entirely sure, but the Flanders realm going right after the jugular of Hoya, and Catalonia is actually up here helping out. Okay. Galicia against Scania. Galicia, so discipline favors Scania, the morale favors Scania, and so do the tactics. Interesting. So even though Scania is not in the best like position politically, they don't have that much land or anything, they have a really high quality army. Like their army is no joke. Hey, Venetti has a navy again. Nice. This is the Antab. So right here. I don't have any doubt that the priesthood is going to be able to win that war. And oh my god, Nia is actually running roughshod over these fucking stacks here. Wycliffe's disciples, they need to get their shit together. In the Flanders realm, this is over what province? Hamburg. Well, they do have Hamburg, but if you want to really lock this war down, you need to siege down Hoya's forts. Because Hoya doesn't even have that many troops. I thought they did. I thought they had like 20 or 30k. They don't. The Flanders realm is going to run this war over. It's not a competition here. Over here, it is a competition. And also, I am wondering, where are your troops at? What? Oh, okay. And you're probably taking, since you have multiple colonies, I do believe you have add exploration and expansion. Probably. Even though, like, Wycliffe disciples they're losing these battles against Nia. They are making sure that Nia cannot ever siege down the capital. So that's an interesting tactic. Just I'll keep throwing men at you just as long as it means you cannot besiege my castles. Ugh. Excuse me. Had a pizza earlier and tasted great, but it's just got a little bit of burps. Yeah, Hoya, it's not looking good. Oh, is this Return to the Motherland? It is, or Back to the Motherland. I really like this one. I'm not sure why. And Zurich is going after the Veneti. So Veneti is at, oh, and Kona is in this too. Oh my goodness. That is disgusting. Like 2-1, Zurich is still winning. That is a disgusting amount of morale. Like, Jesus Christ. My goodness indeed. What's also surprising me is that Galician, the Baltic part of the Baltic that is owned by Galicia is just, no one gives a shit about it. It's like, it's normal. Galicia has it. It's all good. As if it's nothing new. Lanfang, Quadradafa is going after Yao. Oh yeah, Bad Girl Coven annexed a good chunk of Tenko Dogo. Zurich. Okay. And I'm just assuming like Minamoto just cannot land. They don't have the ships. They just don't. Alright, looks like Hoya's on its last legs. There we go. There's the peace deal. The Flanders realm even got a piece of my child. How dare they? But yeah, Hoya, not looking so good anymore. They still have faithful allies. They still have Wycliffe's disciples in Scania, but the Flanders realm is showing that just because they lost to Zurich doesn't mean they're going to be losing to everyone else. That much is clear. And the priesthood of Bastet really kicked out Ramazan and Bitalis. And you know what? I have been checking. The priesthood has been upgrading these monuments quite a bit. So I can probably make an educated guess that once they convert this land, they'll be they'll be building a bunch of monuments. I guess they're called great works, great projects, but monument sounds better. Yeah, Ancona's trying, man. They really did try, but Zurich, Bosnia, and I think it's the papacy too, right? Yeah, the papacy. It's too much, man. It's too much. As serene of a republic as you are, the military is just... it's just too much. Zurich has too much military. There's the peace deal, and Veneti is just, brutalized. The Bun dynasty and Hakure are now going after the fortress. Can they make a landing? They want Taiyuan, they really do. But you need to have ships. If you don't have ships, you're not gonna fucking get shit. It's that simple. If I might sound like I'm getting irate, but I'm not. I'm chill. So I think we started 1610. We're gonna go to about 1620. No, we're at 1620. We're gonna go to 1630. Well, with things quieting down just for a little bit, we're gonna go and look at the institutions. Koda is still being... they don't border anyone. That's why they're not getting any institutions. But all institutions are slowly spreading. Even Dragung and Amdo are getting institutions slowly but surely. Even Japan, hey, like they're getting stuff. The Renaissance is there. Renaissance as well as global trade is coming through at Setsu. Young has Renaissance. It's getting the printing press. It has global trade. You know, even the divine ducks, they are not being left behind. And of course, the Mughals that are spreading enlightenment, not enlightenment, the printing press as well as colonialism and all that good stuff, quote unquote good stuff. They're spreading the institutions around. And the Chwezi Restoration, they didn't get absolutely destroyed, but they got pushed back quite a bit. So they really need an ally in someone, somewhere, but there's nothing. There's just nothing. Like, I would say, like, maybe Rhodesia, but Rhodesia's Anglican, and I don't think that they're gonna really want to be friends with a Shia Muslim. I just don't think that's gonna be a thing. Fort Impregnable, Averton. Yeah, Averton won against Wycliffe's disciples. And the Flandrishram is going after Shackleford. Where's oh, it's right here. Okay. So yeah, Averton is just basically being like the one everyone wants to go in on. Even Nia is getting in on the New World. Interesting. Secret Denmark is allied with the Flanders realm. Lost Greece. They are allied to Castile, Averton. Not allied with anyone, which kind of surprises me, and kind of doesn't. The religion makes me think, okay, yeah, that makes sense. They're not going to get any allies, but they are in a prime position. They are to like support the old world, yeah, like any old world nation that's close to the coast. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Hakure, okay. The Boon Dynasty again, not landing, so nothing's going to be done. Bagaroyong. Bagaroyong, Lanfang, and I guess, yeah, we'll just chill for now. I am going to go, I'm actually going to crack open my water and take a sip of it while the Flanders, yeah, Averton, what's it, the Flanders realm just, they're not, oh, they are! They did send stuff over to Averton. Averton, I don't know if you can... I don't know. Averton might not do anything about this, or they might not be able to. Like, that's not the war goal, but it's the capital. That's a target. That's a prime province to take. Yeah. Looks like the Flanders realm will be winning this. Oh, well, I mean, that's one way to kick the Flanders realm around just a little bit. Just, hey, oh, this is your colony? Fuck you. Burning it. Now, what about you, Lost Buryatia? Knowledge shared by Averton. Okay. Okay, peace was settled and Shackleford was taken by the Flanders realm. Averton may be in more danger than we thought, and the Bad Girl Coven has spread its pink curse across the land. Good God. Anything else? No, not really. I'm wondering how this all this uncolonized land in like Central and Eastern Central Europe is going to turn out. Like, I wonder who's gonna take it. Catalonia is looking to go there. So is Bosnia. So is Hoya, Scania. Excuse me. I wonder where. Oh, and Kona's is filling out more of Italy. Hey, they had to give stuff to the papacy. How's that? How's the culture map looking, actually? I haven't checked the culture map in a very long time. There's Algerian, Swedish, Turkish, Old Egyptian, Kurdish, Circassian, Persian, Uzbek, Afghan, Marathi, Hindavi, Rajasthani, Tibetan, Korean, Togoku, Saigoku, Kyushuan, Malayan, whatever, Tamil, what is this? Bornean versus Hakka, a lot of Somali. Guatemala. Oh, that was CT28's culture. And then Francine, English, Nguni, Mali, Senegambian, Mosi, Hausa, Bilala, Nubian, Bedouin, Yemeni, Mahra. I even got some Tamil culture down here from when the Dutch colonized it. And then you have, what is this? Malay or Sumatran. Tunisian. Well, wait. I see something. I spy something. Zurich is going after VII. So this is Zurich, Bosnia, and the Papacy going after the Transpirates, Serbia, and Galicia. And Serbia, their army is apparently not up to snuff. So if this war goes well, Bosnia could maybe get land back from Serbia. That would be one fuck of a turnaround. The Bosnians, supported by the Germans, getting land back from the Serbians. I think I said that right. Bosnians getting lands back from the Serbians through the Germans. I might have mixed my words up, but you know what I mean, alright? You know what I fucking mean. And the thing is, like, Zurich is still a republic, too. Like, they're not a monarchy. They are a very, very fine republic. This is the age of absolutism, too, and they don't even have that much absolutism. What's your government reform? You're an oligarchy. What is this government mechanic? Mercenary militarization. Liberal. What is this? I've never seen this. Liberalism is a measure of how liberal you are. It works on as a counter to a point to absolutism. At maximum liberalism, maximum power, liberalism has the following effects. Development cost goes down, tolerance of heretics and heathens goes up, idea cost goes down, absolutism goes down, your maximum tolerance of heretics and heathens goes up, and your monthly liberalism gain goes down. So it's like you're getting progressively less liberal, which honestly I really like those effects. That's pretty fucking good. Like, sure, absolutism is nice in its own right, but less unrest. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Soglani is finishing off Bitlis and presumably Ramazan. Maybe Ramazan, we'll see. But yeah, depending on, just Bosnia might get land back. I'm just really intrigued by that possibility, because I don't really think there's any doubt that Zurich is going to win this war. Yep, Soglani finished off Ramazan and Bitlis. I like that the Transpirates are trying to, like, take stuff back, but it's not working. They're still raiding coasts. Like, that. There's no doubt about that. They are still very much trying to, like, project their power as much as they can, but it's just, it's not really working. Papacy versus Galicia. Galicia. It's the wrong time to side with an ally. Wycliffe Disciples are going after Averton again. Bad Girl Coven is going after Mane and the Slave Coast Company again. Bun Conquest, Fossa. Even Zurich. Why are you in? Oh, you're allied with Zurich, right? So now that Scania is allied with Zurich, the Flanders realm's gonna have to beware. If the Flanders realm wants to go after Scania again, the Flanders realm is gonna have to go against Zurich, and we know what happened last time these two fought. Bright yellow versus light blue. It did not go well. Oh, and the priesthood is allied with Zurich. Now that makes it even more interesting. There's huge fucking alliance chains forming. What in the hell? The powder keg is building. It is really, really building. Bagarion is going after Cebu. Catalonia is going after the Trans Pirates now. And Bosnia did not get any land from Serbia. However, oh no, this war is still going on, right? Trans Pirates are more Catalonia. The Flanders realm again. Because hey, the Flanders realm. Oh no. I'm getting confused. Zurich was just going after Serbia. Now it's the Flanders realm going after Serbia. But still, that doesn't look good. Belgrade is down already. Serbia is trying its best to help its allies, but you're trying to fight against a nation that is literally 5 times your force. 26k versus 111k. Okay, maybe not 5 times, but 4 times, you know. You know what I mean. It's a very big number. Manet. I thought you were staging a comeback. But it's a conquest of Joma. Right here. Is there any gold down here that you want? No, there's actually no gold over here. Okay. Where's all the gold provinces of the world? Okay. There's really not that many. I kind of wish there was a console command to change trade goods. Actually, no, I'm going to look that up right now. I'm going to look this up right now. Because I'm just curious. EU4 console commands. And then control F, trade good. Cologne, name of the event. But that's only for specific ones. Let's center of trade. Reload the trade wins. Nope. It's all CBs. Yep. There is no console command to change the trade goods in a specific province, which is unfortunate. So you'd have to mod in an event that manually changes the trade good in a specific province, which kind of sucks. So yeah, they're still going after Ikes. I don't know. But I do believe Catalonia is going to win that war. How's it should be noted, Catalan, or Iberian culture in general, it's dotting the entire fucking world. Do you see this shit? Look at this. Look at this. Granted, like, West Africa's doesn't have much, but still. Good gods. Okay, we have about another year and this part will be done. I don't think Catalonia just really has that many funds to work with, but still, they have a lot of military to work with, that is for sure. Fortress Formosa, they're still holding out. No one wants to make a landing at all. Almost everywhere in East Asia is basically silent. No one wants to do much of anything. Aside from like the Southeast Asians and their occasional wars for land in the Philippines, but that barely does anything. Even Africa is more lively this time around than East Asia, and that's saying something. Africa is usually pretty fucking quiet, aside from a few big wars here and there. Catalonia, are you almost done with this war? Should be. Alright, one more month. We'll end it off on October 1st. And right there. So, October 1st, 1630. Actually, hold on, let me see. Probably saw my desktop, I just want to make sure. Okay, so yeah. I uploaded that part. Next part is set. And that'll be it for part 8. Interesting. I would say the Middle East is building up a little bit because sure, Soglani got Bandar. They defeated Bandar and Atakent, but Bandar is now allied with Catalonia. Catalonia isn't a pushover. They have shown that Catalonia has shown that Serbia is a pushover. Zurich and the Flanders realm also showed that Serbia is a pushover, and Soglani is allied with them. So Soglani's real, like, serious ally that has weight is Walaita right now. Ancona kind of does, but they have been humbled time and time again by Zurich and others. Sure, Ancona can take on the papacy, but the papacy has 25k. Ancona has 68k. When Ancona went face-to-face with Zurich, they lost on every single front. It wasn't even close. So, if something big breaks out with Soglani, it might just be them and Walaita, like, bearing the biggest forces. We'll see. Bad Girl Coven is definitely the power player of North Africa, as well as basically West Africa now too, because Manet, Slave Coast Company, and Quadra Rafa, they can't do anything against the Bad Girl Coven. They just can't. The Chwezi Restoration again is fighting against Mogadishu and Walaita. There's not really anything to be done here. Again, I wish there was, but there isn't. There just isn't, unfortunately. They don't have the technology, and it's a 2-on-1. And then the Central African Empire, I don't think they're ever going to go to war with Rhodesia. I think it's just going to be, I don't think this alliance is ever going to break. I think it's just going to be the Central African Empire against Mogadishu and Walaita when it comes to that. And then Rhodesia is finishing off Gosa, and the Divine Ducks, Lan Fang, and others are just consolidating Southeast Asia. Even Southeast Asia, or like the Indochina region, Prom, Cinnamon Reich, and Shan, as well as the Tibetans and Indians, they're just chilling. No one over here wants to go to war either. Everyone just wants fucking Formosa, but no one wants to do the hard work and land there. It's just funny to me. It's like, we're all gonna be in cahoots with each other, okay? We all want Formosa. We all want to go there and take that shit. But raise your hand if you want to do a landing there. And no one in the crowd fucking raises their hand. So, alright. That'll be it for part 8. Let's go see the standings. In first place is the Flanders realm. In second place is the priesthood of Bastet. In third place is Catalonia. In fourth place is Zurich. In fifth place is Walaita. In sixth place is Soglani. In seventh place is Ancona. In eighth place is Wycliffe's Disciples. In ninth place is Nia. In 10th place is Bad Girl Coven. In 11th place is Castile. And in 12th place is Galicia Volhynia. that'll be it for now. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in part 9.